Hello guys, and welcome to the second part of Call of Duty Zombies. This is this is the playthrough of me and Charles getting to round 30. Now in the last video we got to round 19/20. We started off, we finished on 19 and it just turned into round 20. So this is round 20 that we're on right now. So I just pack-a-punched my Man of War twice. And you know, I know that on multiplayer, the gun isn't that bad. It's not my favourite gun. It's got a very slow fire rate compared to. Oh, apologise. Compared to like okay, what's the gun that I'm thinking of? Maybe like the Dingo or the XR2, which I know is a 3-round burst gun, but you can get a higher fire rate with a 3-round burst gun, which is strange because this is one of the favourite guns. I never understood this, especially when the beta was out. This was one of the favourite guns for people to use. I didn't like it. I went straight for like the Dingo and the XR2. I've always loved the XR2. But anyway, we're getting a bit sidetracked. But I've pack-a-punched it twice, and I have now got fireworks as the perk on the gun, which basically means, for anyone that doesn't know about the zombies and doesn't know the fact that you pack-a-punch a gun twice, you get a perk. The perk that I've got now is obviously called fireworks. So I think it's something to do with like the second round in the second full mag reload, or I don't quite know. But you basically shoot off one bullet that hits a zombie, and it, as you can probably see right there, it shoots off fireworks. And what that actually does, it kills zombies in the surrounding area with these fireworks. It's okay. It's not the best for me anyway. I know some people love it. Charles said to me that actually he really enjoys using fireworks because it kills a lot of zombies. But I'm not a massive fan because my favourite technique on zombies is the catwalk method. Now, when you're on the catwalk, you've obviously only got this much area to look through, and zombies are just piling in through this way. And if you shoot something in the middle, it's like me doing this with the camera. You can't see past the fireworks because they're these big, colourful fireworks that are going off, and you can't see the zombies. So you go, oh yeah, no, they're all dead. But then actually there's one running straight through the fireworks, and you get completely caught off guard. So this is actually, I actually do change this because I'm not a massive fan of the fireworks. As you can see there, you can't really see behind it. Especially if you're playing by yourself, you get it dead center. That's just the worst because you can't see the zombies behind you. You can see them come up the stairs, and you don't know if they've died from the fireworks or they've just missed the point where they die, but the animation is still happening, and they run straight through them, and they come and kill you. But that's happened to me a few times, which sucks. But at the end of the day, it's not the worst. It's good for like early rounds because there's not that many zombies and they're pretty easy to kill. But they're not. It's still not the best. Now my favourite of all is Thunderbolt, which obviously shoots off a big explosion. It's my favourite. It's because you shoot someone and it blows up, and I don't know if it's like a big air explosion or a natural explosion. It blows up and it basically kills everything around this explosion, and it's instant. It happens like, and that's it. There's no prolongs like what I think he's actually using the Wonder Waffle. Like Dead Wire. I don't know, is it called Dead Wire? Where you basically get the Wonder Waffle shot, and you basically the zombies still stand there like getting fried like, and they're still standing there. They're still in your way. So, it's not my favourite of all time, actually. So, so yeah. But at the end of the day, it's okay. It does its job. But my favourite is Thunderball. Now, I actually do get the M8. Now, for a little while I was playing zombies, the M8 was my go-to secondary because it had a high-ish fire rate and had a good amount of damage. But I've now found, for me anyway, the better secondary, which I'll talk about my actual setup, but not my setup, my like how I like to run my classes during zombies. But I used to, for quite a while, I used to run the M8 as my secondary because obviously it has a high fire rate, and you can take out a couple of zombies with one trigger pull if you get it right and shoot them in the head. So yeah, and the reason why I shot the ground there was to show the fact that I had double tap, which basically means that you get a little bit more damage. So you shoot at the zombie, you shoot at someone, and instead of you lose one ammo from your ammo stockpile, but it basically shoots 2 bullets, so you get like basically double your ammo, but you obviously can't save that other half. But it basically doubles your damage. So that's basically all I was showing, because obviously I'm new to this, and obviously I've just figured that out. So I'm not very good at this game at all. But yes, so you know, as I've probably said before, in the last video actually, I was so happy to get the ray gun, but it's so bad. It's so bad because it's just so bad because you can shoot a zombie and kill yourself with it. If you've got a few zombies right, let's say like right to your face like this, and you shoot a zombie with a ray gun, you can kill yourself, because obviously it gives off explosive damage to yourself. So you can actually kill yourself with a ray gun, which is just ridiculous. What's the point in the gun? It's meant to be the best gun in the game, but you can kill yourself with it. And it's been so nerfed over the, obviously in what's it called, World of War. When I last played it, it was brilliant. It was one of the best guns in the game because you could just shoot anything, any round, and it would just kill it. But now it's like it's now getting to the point where it's like it gets to the higher rounds. It's 2 shots to kill it, to kill a zombie, and it still gives you this damage if you shoot it too close to you. So there's just not really that much point. So this is why I'm going to talk about what I prefer to use in the zombies. Well, in zombies, my go-to guns for my primary, so what I use the most often, is either if I hit the box and I get it, I'll use it. So if I hit the box trying to get my secondary, which I'll tell you in a second, if I get the box and I get the dingo, I will use that as my primary. But if I don't get anything other than the dingo, I won't use it for my primary. So what I'll do is actually technically to the left of me right now is the KN-44, which you can actually see in the, painted out on the wall. It's the KN-44, which is actually probably one of my, actually it is the most used gun I've used, because it's just amazing, especially when it's pack-a-punch. It's really good up until about round, it's probably really good until about round 28, and then it gets a little bit like, okay, come on, we need to kill zombies a little bit faster. But my secondary makes up for that. My secondary is, I get very sad if I don't get it, which is the Drakon. Now, I know some people that are new to zombies go, oh my god, a sniper rifle, or the worst sniper rifle at that, especially on multiplayer, because I'm very multiplayer based, and to get the Drakon, which is just the worst sniper to me, I can't use the Drakon, which is just like you can just semi-automatic sniper rifle, 0 accuracy, like what the hell. But obviously in this situation, I'm aiming down a hallway, and I'm aiming for their heads, and it's so overpowered. It's a one-shot kill, unpack-a-punched, until round 30 in the head, and you can get a quad with that unpack-a-punched in round 30. If you pack-a-punch it and get, the perk bits, so pack-a-punch it twice, you get, it's one-shot kill to about round 45 in the head. It's just amazing. Now, what I end up doing is I used either the KN-44 or the dingo until around round 29-ish. Then I start to use the dingo, sorry, not the dingo, the sniper rifle. I can't remember the sniper rifle. What's the sniper rifle called? The sniper rifle as my main weapon. The words lost out of my head. The Drakon, sorry, that's what it's called. So yeah, I start to use the Drakon as my primary, because obviously it starts to kill the zombies much quicker. There's a lot more zombies, and you can get quads with them. So that's very helpful, especially last rounds. but yes. And then I can't seem to get above round 43. I just can't do it. I think it's because it takes the video that I've actually got, and I've got a video of me playing until round 42, and I think the reason why is because that video that I've made I'm either going to post it all up in one, or I'm going to post it into 3 separate parts. Depends on what you want, and obviously let me know in the comments. That would be a massive help. But it took me 79 minutes to get to round 43, which is a long time to be staring at a screen and playing a game. It's a very long time to be continuously playing the same thing, doing the same thing, and looking at a screen constantly for 79 minutes. That's quite a long time, because if you play, like I play for like hours on end, but you know, you don't just sit there and like stare at the screen waiting for zombies and waiting to do something. You take like a 5-minute breather, or you get up between games, you like look around your room and you chill out. But like obviously my setup is actually in my room, so I can like, get my iPad or my phone, or look at my phone and do something, just take my eyes off that screen. But when you're sitting there for that whole thing, you kind of just lose concentration a little bit after that long period of time. So I think that's my problem. So I'm going to have to try and think of ways to just keep myself going, because I know I can do it. At the end of the day, it's not impossible, is it? The Treyarch hasn't made, okay, you cannot get past level 45. You can't do it, it's impossible. We're just going to send 6 million zombies. It's not like that. It's designed so that you can go as high as you want and carry on going. Actually, I don't know what the highest round is. I think it's 150 or something like that. I think I heard someone get to 150. I don't know if that was a joke or something. But yeah, so it's just I think it's just my lack of concentration when it gets to like when it starts to get over an hour of just constantly looking at a screen and doing something. I'm like, okay. So yes, and then obviously I've got the whole learning point on me, because I've only really been playing zombies for now probably about 3 weeks, 3 or 4 weeks, so it's not a really long time, and I've nearly actually prestige now. I'm going to make a video on just showing you my stats. It's going to be like a 5-minute video, just showing you my stats in zombies before I was prestige, and what I unlock, you know, permanently. So I'll show you that, but I've nearly prestige, and I feel like I am getting much better at zombies itself. This video doesn't actually give me any justice. The one before didn't give me any justice, because this was probably my first week in playing zombies. And I was playing with Charles, and obviously Charles helped me a lot. And he's brilliant. And I just want to say thank you again to Charles, because I know I said a lot of praise to him before in the last video. But he honestly was just amazing. I've been playing with him on Shadows of Evil, because he's been showing me actually how to play Shadows of Evil. So he's just brilliant, because he just helps me, because obviously I had no idea, and obviously I can sit down and watch videos of people. I'm not going to name anyone who I actually watch, but I can sit down and I can watch people play zombies, and you know, they are very inspiring. But at the end of the day, it's them playing, and it's very easy to go, oh yeah, I can do that, and then when it gets to it, you're like, dead. Like, I'm not very good. So having Charles actually showing me what to do is just very helpful. So I just want to say thank you so much, Charles, if you're watching this video. Thank you so much, Charles, for everything you do for me, and you're just a great friend. And so yeah, thank you. So now that's out of the way. That was so cheesy, I'm so sorry. But yeah, so we're now around 25, and I have got basically all my perks. We do actually unlock Deadshot Daiquiri, which I don't actually know how you do. I would quite like to know how you unlock the whole extra perk thing, because I think you can only have 4 perks during one game. It's either 4 or 5, I can't quite remember. And we unlock that extra perk, and it's definitely 5, I think. Yeah, it's 5. I'm sure it's 5. I don't know. Anyway, we unlock that extra perk, which is actually, because there's 2 perks it could be. I only know one of them, which is obviously Deadshot Daiquiri, which basically means that you auto assist. So your auto, when you zoom in on console, anyway, if you're for a PC player, then you don't have this. But if you zoom in on with a gun on the console, because obviously you've got only, actually I'll show you, you've only got this much movement. There's not much movement with a mouse. You can swipe your hand across the whole desk and be like 720s by just like the flick of the wrist. So you know we kind of have to have this auto aim assist thing, and it's not ridiculous. It's not like you can be facing this way and then be like zoom in and then you auto lock on. It's not like aimbot or anything. It's literally you aim. If you aim, let's say that this is the guy, and you aim here, it will lock on to his torso. So it's not. It's a little bit overpowered, especially if but it's to help people, because obviously you've only got this much thumb room. With a mouse, you can swipe your hand all over your desk. So yeah, but basically what it does, instead of you zooming in and like it auto assists onto the chest, which is what it normally does, it goes to the head. So as you zoom in, it goes to your head rather than the torso. And that also basically just all it allows you to do is just get some more headshots, which I actually prefer getting headshots because it kills the zombies much quicker and you lose a little bit less ammo, especially if you're good at it. If you can actually effectively shoot a zombie in the head multiple zombies in the head, your ammo will last for a lot longer. Now obviously you can see there, I'm not when I was playing this, I wasn't that bad at like dodging through zombies and stuff, but there's no way I can get through a horde like that. I just can't do it, especially at this high round. I think I got to round 16 by doing the whole, you know, weaving and training. I just couldn't do it. Then it just caught up with me and I died. But I am getting better. I am getting better at the game, and I'm really am enjoying it. And you know, I do really enjoy zombies, and I am really enjoying the whole multiplayer. But it's getting to the point where it's a bit repetitive. It's a bit like, you know, I'm sitting there going, okay, I'm going to play a multiplayer match. And then I'll play one multiplayer match and be like, oh, okay, give me a new map. And it's the same map, or it's the same maps that I've been playing the whole time. Or I get like Aquarium, which I just hate that map so much because it's just boring. But I suppose when this new map pack comes out, which I'm super excited for, the new map packs, you get the new zombies map, and then you get 4 or 5 new multiplayer maps, and I'm really excited for that, and I really hope that brings in that excitement again, because at the moment it's just feeling a bit like ugh. But I think that's also why I'm loving zombies so much, because it's new, and it's, you know, it's fun to play because you get your heart going like, oh, I don't want to go down this round, but yeah, and I feel like my last video, the longer video I did, I feel like the video quality wasn't brilliant. It was in like 320p, which I don't understand, because I've been rendering out in 1080p, and I don't understand why it's doing that. So hopefully this video is in much better quality, and hopefully my face cam is working. But I don't know. I made that whole setup video basically saying I want to make these videos as good as possible, and I think I how do you say it? Underestimated. That's the one. Underestimated myself. Oh my god, English. Underestimated myself. But I can't say it. Oh my god. You know what I'm trying to say. Anyway, because I thought that I could just go, yeah, I'm gonna make brilliant videos now, but I still have the same knowledge that I had before. So everything is going okay. I'm learning, and I'm getting better. I feel like I'm getting better. I'm editing my videos a lot better. I'm making these little animations a lot better, and I'm, you know, trying to get this face cam to work. And because I really do want to bring face cam, because, you know, it's just fun, and it brings my more personal level to my YouTube channel. But you know, I've said to you guys, you know, this video is going to be brilliant. They're going to get it in 1080p and this, that, and the other. And I'm like, I don't quite know how to do that yet, but yeah, ooh. So hopefully in the next couple of videos, hopefully this video, I will be working out all the little kinks and their face cam and how to get that fully working properly. And obviously, no one's perfect at it. Even the people that have like 6 million YouTube videos and 600 million subscribers, they're still not perfect. No one's perfect, and you can't please everyone. But if I can please the people that have subscribed to me, at least some of them, then I'm happy. And so I just wanted to say, so stick with me, and I know I say that quite a lot, so stick with me, and we'll get through this. But I'm learning, and I feel like I'm learning quite rapidly. So I just want to say thank you for putting up with me. That's basically all I'm saying. But yeah, as you can probably see just there, Charles ran off and did the Deadshot Daiquiri, or the unlocking of the extra perk, which happened to be Deadshot Daiquiri, and I bought it. Charles didn't get it because he actually has Mule Kick, Quick Revive. No, he has Mule Kick, Speed Cola, Juggernog, and Double Tap. Yeah, I don't know if he has Quick Revive. I don't know. I can't remember how many perks he's got. But yes, so I was able to get it, which actually did help me. But we're getting near the end because I am an idiot. Basically, that's basically the whole reason why that went down, because at the moment I'm using the not the M8, the Man of War. Now, as you can see here, I'm not actually shooting at it because I'm trying to go, oh, headshots, yeah, but I didn't actually realise that you have to zoom in all the way. So I'm just wasting a lot of ammo. Like right now, I'm not actually doing anything. I'm just kind of, but so I'm just kind of. I realised there and then, but I'm still shooting a lot of my bullets just hitting the wall. I'm not doing a lot, and as you've seen, I went from 400 ammo to 276 minus whatever, well 250 now, in about 3 seconds by shooting not a lot. So I waste a lot of my ammo, which is really bad, because obviously I don't have a dog round until, what, 34? I don't quite know. I'm not entirely sure. So I don't have any, extra ammo. I don't have anything I can do unless they drop a max ammo, which they don't, because obviously, sod's law and all. Don't notice this crawler that's crawling on my feet. But, yeah, so it's quite funny to look back on, because right now I'm nearly prestige. I've got to round 40. I've got actually further than round 40 by myself, and it's quite funny to see how not how bad I was. I wasn't bad, because if I was bad I'd be running around in circles going, hey! But I had a good idea, but it's quite funny to look back. I'm looking back on the video right now going, I should not be using that gun. I should not be wasting that much ammo. I've run out of my ammo now. And this gun here is the worst gun for holding ammo, because it shoots off a 4-round burst. Ammo is everything in this, and you need damage, and they both have mediocre damage. So it's quite funny to look back on them. I've got so many points, and I was too scared to go and buy a gun. So I'm not gonna. What I'm actually say, because it's next round that happens. I'm obviously on level 17 now. I'm now level 35, about to prestige. So it's quite strange just to see how much I've, through that time, obviously it's not a lot of levels to go up, but it's quite funny to see up in that time how much I've learnt, more or less. So I'm sitting there with M8. Instead of leaving my turn zombies to take care of it, I'm shooting at him, not missing him a lot, and not doing anything. I'm just wasting more and more ammo. It's just ridiculous. It's embarrassing. It's quite embarrassing to look at. But yes, so obviously my turn zombie died. It's going to be the start of the next round. Well, actually, it was the start of the next round when he died. But I didn't know that, because I thought he was. Oh, he's still there, so the round hasn't started. I was like, oh, where are these zombies coming from? And then I panicked even more. And this is our downfall. Obviously, Charles was, brilliant the whole time through this, because he was like, yeah, don't worry about it. I've got ammo. It's fine. Don't worry. And I'm like, please help. I'm running out of ammo. Like, at this point, I was okay, but I was still panicking because I didn't have a secondary. And my thing is all the time, and it is still now, reload when you can. If you've got time to reload, it's better to reload now than reload when it's too late. Because obviously in this game, if you reload with like 5 rounds in your magazine, you're not going to lose those 5 rounds. It just adds it to it, makes it full. So that's good. So like things in like I don't know if Battlefield does it, but if you reload with, you know, ammo in that magazine, you lose whatever was in that magazine. So obviously in this, I just reload constantly. Just shoot, reload, as soon as you can, reload. Because even if you've got ammo, it's very easy for a big horde of zombies to come up when you've only got like 30 ammo. And you go, oh shit. Because it, you know, it's bad. But, and I'm panicking here, I'm shooting a load, but there's not actually that many zombies, and Charles is taking care of it pretty well. And I've now run out of ammo. I've got no ammo in either gun. I've only got grenades, and I'm like, Charles, help, Charles, help, help, Charles, please. And he's like, just go and buy another gun. I'm like, no, I'm not going to buy another gun, because I've got 2 pack-a-punch weapons. If I buy another gun, it's just counterproductive. And that is the mentality that gets you killed. It's just, it's, it's so funny to look back. I'm like, panic, I'm sitting there, and I'm like, Charles, please, 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 I really need a dog round. Charles, please cover me, please. He's like, yeah, fine, don't stop, just stop worrying. And I'm like, but Charles, I've got no ammo. What do I do? I'm sitting in the corner like, ah! And like, if the box was there, I think maybe I would be. You would think that I would be more, you know, settled, because I'd be like, you know, I can just go buy a gun. But we actually got fire sale, which you'll see in a second. We kill a zombie and we get fire sale. But I still didn't change the gun because I was so panicked, or so worried about losing my pack-a-punch weapon, that I've spent, what, 750,000 on, plus then buying off the weapon, that I've got so many points, where it doesn't even matter that I could go down right now, and Charles revive me, and I could still go and buy all the same perks, and weapons again, and pack-a-punch them. But for some reason, in my head, I was like, no, I cannot lose these weapons. So I was like, okay, I'm just going to sit in the corner and let Charles do it. Yeah, no, that was just rookie mistake. Very, very rookie mistake. Now, Charles obviously knew that we were going to go down. Charles knew at this point, he was like, yeah, we're going to go down. So he had a very good idea, and he was like, right, Charlie, come with me. In a second, when we've got enough time, we're going to go to the teleporter. We're going to try and kill as many as we can. But until then, I need to go and pack-a-punch my weapon again. And we'll just go to the teleporter and we'll do everything we can. Now, obviously, here's the fire cell. And, you know, a normal person would be like, yeah, right, I've got no ammo. I'm just going to try and get a gun to try and help out. But I was so paranoid and so scared about losing my pack-a-punch weapon. I was like, in my head, I was like, oh my god, no, I've spent so many points on this. If I get rid of it, then it's just pointless, isn't it? Pointless. Yeah, I'm just an idiot, basically. I'm just a complete idiot. Now, Charles is very clever, and I think he throws a monkey bomb, or does something. I can't remember what he does. But he's like, right, we'll just in a minute, we'll just get out of here, because we're around 30, got no ammo. So he's like, right, just follow me, don't worry. And it's so bad. This is where we run right now. Go and get in the teleport. I'm like, right, Charles, what's your plan? He goes, just get in the teleport. I'm like, fine. I'm like, now what do we do? He goes, well, I need to pack a punch. I was like, okay. He goes, well, you need to come with me anyway, because you've got no ammo. I was like, if I pack a punch again, will I get ammo? No, of course you won't. I was like, oh, brilliant. So I'm running around like a peddler's chicken, like I've got no ammo, but it's getting surrounded by all sides. I'm like, please, help, please. And I get trapped here and I panic and I push this button that basically, my gobble gum, that allows me to run away from zombies. Now I run the wrong way, obviously, because Charles was like, where are you going? And I was like, oh, brilliant. So I run past, take damage from this, which is just ridiculous. At this point, I'm just embarrassed because, you know, I just don't know what I'm doing, and I activate the Brit, and I activate the, you know, the trap and stuff. I'm like, okay, fine, we're safe. And then I buy this, I buy the Bowie knife, and I'm like, okay, brilliant. I've now got a weapon. I can now kill zombies better than my normal knife. But you know, the Bowie knife is only good up until round 10, because it's one-shot kill to round 10, and then up until then, it's just like gets more and more and more and more. So Charles goes down right there, and I'm like, finally I come to my senses. Right, I need to buy a gun. Turn around, and then there's that, and just everyone's like, oh, hello, I'm gonna eat you up. So yeah, but so I really hope you guys have enjoyed this video, and please don't forget to leave a like rating and, you know, subscribe for more content, and then hopefully my videos will be getting much better. And please leave a comment and let me know if you want to see longer videos, shorter videos, different videos on different games. But until then, thank you guys so much for watching, and I really hope you've had a really good Christmas if you celebrate Christmas. But yeah, so thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys soon. Thank you. Bye bye.